Hi, soccer fans. It's Coach Jen here. I've put together a quick push up and core circuit. No equipment needed. You can do this at home or on the field. Side planks with the legs elevated are going to be better than when the ankles are on the ground, but both are acceptable. We have two variations here. One is both legs elevated, and the other is with one leg elevated and one leg hanging off. Here's our second variation. I love this one because it strengthens the groin area as well. So my top leg is on the bench, knee and below, and then I lift myself up. My lower leg is off the ground, but it's very hard to see. However, both legs are up off the ground, and my top leg is doing most of the pulling. Here's the first side plank again. From this angle, you'll see both legs off the ground. Push-ups with the bottom hold. You're going to go down, drop quickly, hold, push up through the hands, slowly. Nice and controlled. Hold, push up slowly. The key for getting stronger is actually moving slow through each repetition. Okay, so the climbers can be done with an elevated surface or just on the floor. I use the surface, the elevated steps, to change the push-up a little bit. Anyways, so the important thing to remember with climbers is keep the hips and the shoulders relatively in the same place. Sometimes I see people when they're doing climbers, their hips will go way up in the air and they're almost looking at their toes the whole entire time. I am just coming out of my plank and moving my hips instead of my shoulders for the push-up. So aim to do the same thing, hips and shoulders in the same position. Reverse crunch and leg holds. Reverse crunch, legs and hips are moving away from the ribs, and you're staying in control of your lower back the entire time. The hands going over the head or behind my ears is actually a way to make it a little bit harder. The most important thing is controlling the spine while the legs are moving up and down and adding an isometric push. Leg holds. One common mistake that people make with leg holds is that they are trying to see how far they can move their legs towards the ground. However, that's not the case. The goal of this exercise is tension on the upper and lower abdominals at the same time. So you start by pushing the spine down on the ground and then raising the arms and pushing the legs out, holding everything together for 10 to 30 seconds.